Born in the mountains of Rocky Gap, the Iron Sheepdog Conference was introduced as a place to gather and share feedback, an unpredictable experiment of sorts. As the broker network grew, so too did the annual gathering. St. Pete Beach was chosen to bring a shift in energy. Boy, did it deliver, in every way possible.
From freezing iguanas to strawberry, been uncharacteristically cold in Tampa Bay.
We currently have a cold front moving its way through the area. The rain is...
Just like the weather, markets do that sometimes. You plan for sunshine, you prepare for volatility, and the ones who thrive, adapt. The 2026 Iron Sheepdog Broker Conference brought brokers from across the country into the same room. Different regions, different strategies, different scale, same ambition. For decades, brokers like these competed fiercely, territorial, protective, independent. In a fragmented industry, information was leverage. But something is different now. They're not just protecting territory, they're comparing notes. A few years ago, competitors wouldn't have shared strategy over drinks. Here, it feels normal. This isn't just a conference. It's the only gathering of its kind. A room full of dump truck brokers in one place, on purpose. By the next morning, the energy changes. After a night of celebration, the real work begins. Coffee replaces cocktails. Slides replace sunsets. The room leans forward. Mike and Jake step up, not to recap the past, to frame the future. They call it waves of change, because the industry isn't standing still. Margins tighten, expectations rise, technology accelerates. You can wait for the current, or you can move with it. This conference isn't about reacting to change. It's about shaping it, and that starts now.
We like to call this approach high touch, high tech.
This is where ideas are debated, features challenged, breakout whiteboards filled with hard questions, from tickets to tracking to invoices. It isn't just operational data, it's leverage. The brokers who win tomorrow are the ones who understand what today's data is telling them.
Is it you could put the rates where it has like the job name and the start time, if the rate could be listed on there? Because, I mean, I just look at that as like my board. Yeah, this is where I double check everything. Okay, everyone's accepted. Okay, everyone's checked in.
After refueling with lunch, the energy shifts again. Eddie Johnson steps up to speak about leadership, about mindset, about what separates vendors from trusted partners.
And I remember saying out loud, wow! In the month in which I celebrate 20 years of service, it all comes to an end like this.
The afternoon brings something new, a broker roundtable. Not a presentation, not a lecture. Peers on stage, speaking openly about growth, about friction.
We want to make money, it's a business, but it's about hiring the right people and taking care of them and doing the right thing, and it always comes back around.
A few years ago, this wouldn't have happened. Too territorial, too competitive, too guarded. Now they lean in. because collaboration has become an advantage. The outdoor beach party dinner? Plans change, again. But the celebration continues. Awards are handed out. Broker of the Year.
Last of the night, and thanks again everybody for listening up and participating in this as I fumble through it. But the top dog of the award, which is Broker of the Year, goes to another gentleman that was up on stage tonight, RFO Transport.
Proof that collaboration scales. Proof that partnership beats isolation. Proof that this network works. By the final morning, the question isn't whether this works, it's how far it can go.
Or if you just want to make sure, like, for a certain client, you're like, I need all the jobs for these clients to make.
Every network has people who test it, push it, question it, stress it. Renee O'Brien of Trinity Paving has done all three. He's grown inside the platform, seen the friction, worked through the adjustments, and he's still here.
I feel like in between waves of change and what was the 2024 conference? What was it? Trust. There was trust. So coming out of trust, oh man, I was just super excited. Trust. You know, you got trust, man. I'm ready to go. Pumped up. And then 2025 hit, and you're still kind of feeling your way around. You're working with other people. You have a broker partner. You're gonna bump heads, you know. So I feel like in between this conference and that conference, there should have been a conference called Growing Pains, and I sure felt them, and I'm pretty sure a few other brokers also felt those. You're gonna go through some sort of growing pains with any partnership, and sometimes they go great, they get worked out, and sometimes they don't. But here, like I said, you got a CEO that would drop what he's doing to fix the issues. He looked me in the eye, he said, I need you to trust me. And it's a hard thing to do, you know, to trust someone. And when that guy comes through and says, you know what, I'm coming up there, we're gonna fix this. That's solid. That was when I realized, oh crap, this is what that was all about. Brokers that are coming on now, expect it. You're gonna have growing pains, you're gonna have trust issues, you're gonna have that. Just know that you got a good team, you got a good company in Iron Sheepdog that's willing to work with you. They're willing to fix it with you. They're not gonna leave you holding the bag. You know, this is what's gonna happen. A few more years, maybe 3. Map of the United States, red, Iron Sheepdog.
Growth is rarely smooth, but it is measurable. 3 years ago, this room would not have looked like this. Today, competitors compare notes, markets overlap, the network expands. That's not software, that's evolution.
We are the best, and we are winners. So I appreciate you. I hope you guys all get home safely. And we look forward to doing this again next year. I don't know where it'll be. We're going to find the warmest damn place in Kingdom.
3 days, conversations, debate, alignment. Markets will change again. Competition will tighten. Technology will evolve. But the vibe shifted here. Once a year they gather. The rest of the year they build. Until next time.
All right, closing out. We had a great year, you know. A lot of growing pains. We're looking forward to 2026. Waves of change. A lot of changes coming. I'm excited. I hope all the other brokers are excited. Let's go for it. Let's build together. All year.